In the late 60s, the 70s, and even the early 80s in football in Cameroon, it was commonplace to hear that players had signed for clubs and run away with signing fees to sign for other clubs. This was a very common practice. In our episode today, may his soul rest in peace, this player who is gone lead behind a story of honesty for those who are still alive. Dominic Mondoleba confesses that he took signing fees of a team, but later did not play for that team. As his soul does rest in peace, we pray for him and we thank him for leaving behind this story which will serve as a lesson of honesty for other players. Rest in peace, Dominic.
I was taken to Bamenda to play with Bamenda. I got there. Things did not move the way I thought because of certain conditions, working conditions and payment. I did a very bad thing. I will say it here. Let me confess. I did a very bad thing, although some of the players in those days were fond of this type of things. I collected 150,000 francs.
From Pido de Bamenda?
From Pido de Bamenda.
And did not play with them?
I didn't play with them. So I left. I left why? Because some players did not want to see me. So I just decided to take that money and go. But here today, let me confess and say, I'm very sorry.
And at that time, 150,000 francs was so much money?
Too much money. Too much money. I had taken money from PWD. And so, unfortunately, we had to play against PWD when I was with Aigle Dschang. We had to go and play PWD Bamenda in Bamenda. So, some dispositions were taken. Mr. Alexander Ngumba Mutanga was preferred for Menua. He called for the captain of the battalion, the battalion was in Dschang in those days, and said they should make some arrangement with those in Bamenda so they protect me. But they didn't want me to lose that match. So when I went to Bamenda, they said, oh, you don't come here, you don't come, we'll kill you here today. So but that was nothing to me. I knew I had to play, and they had given instructions to referees. And the referees just told me, by the time they were sounding the end of the match, let me run towards them. So that day there were a lot of policemen, gendarmes and armies in the field. And most of those armies were transferred from Dschang to Bamenda. So they knew about the matter. So we won. We won the match, and their problem was my problem. But somebody stood and said, it is this young man people want to kill like that. It means he's a very good player. Why did you leave him go? So that's where people
started coming down.